everyone! As of this recording, Pokemon Champions is officially out and in its full dazzling glory. And I wanted to talk about my thoughts on it just a little bit. Now, I am not a competitive player in any means, by any means, right? I enjoy watching some competitive matches. I went to Worlds last year. It was a lot of fun. I met some oomphies. However, I do like playing ranked for fun sometimes. I've done it a few times on streams, a lot of times on stream actually. I probably did it until I was kind of sick of Scarlet and Violet, and I just didn't want to play Scarlet and Violet anymore. Get a lot of joy of experimenting with new teams, trying new stuff, and I just like the thrill of battling new, like, real people. There's really just nothing like it. It really gets like just my lion instincts going. I like using my brain power for it. And while Pokemon Champions is, from a technical standpoint, a very sound, it's everything you could ever want game, I find that I am having the problems that I usually have when I ever try to use Pokemon Showdown, which is I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. And this is coming from a very personal, biased, just like how I like to do things kind of way. I don't like that we get a fully evolved Pokemon right off the bat. I get why they do it. I get why, right? It's quicker, it's easier. But I am someone who really enjoys like the raising process of Pokemon. I really want to I really, really want to see the growth in my Pokemon, if that makes sense. And I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of that from Champions. I think the most is going to be I'm still might have to, raise the Pokemon in the main series game, which isn't very, it's not very, what you call it, smart. It's not a very smart move. And shit, because I do really like the presentation of the whole farm area. I think that's really fun. I kind of wish there was an option to be hey, would you like to adopt a Pokemon egg? And then maybe I could raise it from an egg to a big bad Tyranitar or something like that. Or what would completely solve this little issue for me is if they just kind of had an area or something, but kind of emphasize the caregiving aspect. I want to feel connected to my Pokemon, right? I like building these teams and watching them succeed. Sometimes, most of the times they fail. But and be that's the Pokemon I raised and I thought through. And I did it, The simplest thing for me, I think, would be just to give a a little walking simulator with the Pokemon, a little. It's just give us a farm girl stable so that I can go in, I can brush the Pokemon, I can give them an apple, I can, I could brush their teeth, and then I'd be golden. I'd be happy. They talk about how there's Pokemon breeders in this. I want to be the breeder. I want to play the Pokemon breeding game where I get to raise the baby and then I let the baby go. It's. But I also do want to battle. But that's like the big factor. That's like the main point. But I will probably be playing it a lot. I'm gonna have to find my Switch One because I brought it down to Lancaster when I was going to Zen Kai Con. I don't know where I put that. It's probably around here somewhere. It should be. I don't think I would leave it. I don't think I would have left it. I'm pretty sure I brought it with me. I'm pretty sure. I think so. Yeah. Okay. That's a problem for future tomorrow. But yeah, I'm also this is more of a personal. This is gonna get more into personal stuff, personal grievances, which is I'm not sure if I want to like try to start anew and maybe like build my team from the Pokemon that's like in the game, or do I want to bring in my own Pokemon? But I have so much Pokemon. I have so much Pokemon. I'm like, I don't need all these Pokemon. I really don't, right? I don't need all these Zoras. I just had them because I was trying to breed for a shiny Zorua, and I did. And her name's Cyan, and she's lovely, and I love her. And I felt bad. I didn't want to release them. I also didn't want to release all of them because it would have been a lot of work. Yeah. What else? The visuals are really nice. The story is kind of typical for this kind of style of game. I do like that there's a bit of a of a narrative. Like listen. I'm over here in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's nothing. There's just story modes. And they're not even story modes. They're just kind of like, hey, here's a flash forward. No, it's not. Pomni. Pomni's here. Whoa. That's cool. I like this lady. I think she's cool. I really like this cowgirl. Cowgirl with like the tattoo, and she's good with the animals. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything else I really want to talk about? But overall, I think I'm really excited about this game because I think my personal opinion that might not matter, is that I think that if you're someone who really wants to try out like ranked battles and you're like worried about like having to learn about like meta and shit, I think you should just go ahead, ignore meta, and just pick the teams that you vibe with and just like mix and match from there. I truly think that we should. Meta's important, but if you're starting out, like, you don't need to box yourself in, you know? The whole world is your oyster, your cloister, if you will. And it's like, listen. I will probably never go to Worlds, okay? And that's okay. I don't need my teams to be world ready. If I can kill like 2 people in a day, I think that's good enough. If I can train a Sunflora to knock out someone in one hit, I call that a good use of my time, you know? If you want to spend your time making like a rank battle based on like anime and like the themes of the story, I think you can go ahead and do that. I think that's fun and amazing. And we should all like encourage more people to join and not be like, whoa, there's so many things you gotta do. You gotta follow all these rules, all these small gun rules. They're all made up. Rules are made up. They're there to learn, but like you can break them, I think. Anyways, tell me what you guys thought. Are you gonna keep on playing Champion? Where are you gonna play Champions? Is there any composition you're excited to see? Yeah. Gamers who don't know shit about meta, unite. Pokemon Unite? Wait. I should play Pokemon Unite. Whoa. Anyways. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. I have been slowly trying to make more videos again, but it's kind of hard because like I'm a little bit depressed. I'm just a little bit depressed, but I also am trying to go back to school, and that leaves me no time for making videos. And I also was a little bit depressed about making videos, but now I want to make videos again because I'm like, wow, they're actually kind of fun. Kind of fun in the sun. Ooh.